is good, Gray Gang? We're here today. We're actually going to be doing some squirrel hunting. And I know what you're thinking.
Kendall, dude, it's like May. Why are you going squirrel hunting?
Well, believe it or not, I don't know about your state, but in Kentucky, we actually have a kind of spring, summer squirrel season. It starts May 18th and ends somewhere in the middle of June. It's kind of weird, I'll be honest. It's also kind of hot. It's like 90 degrees and I'm wiping sweat off my head right now. But we do have a spring squirrel season. I think it's kind of awesome. There are a few challenges when it comes to the spring. One, it's like 90 degrees. If we're gonna be real here, that's like the only problem. And that one problem branches off into a lot more problems. Like sweating. Oh my gosh, it's sweaty. Two, actually pin out some camo. I can't even get normal camo because, well, it's too hot. And I don't have any really thin camo. Or at least not yet. Three, there's deer ticks everywhere. Four, as soon as you shoot a squirrel, there's probably gonna be like 10 flies on it because, I don't know, bugs are out everywhere. And whenever something dies, they just swarm on it. I don't know. So the plan for me today is get a few really quick and then hurry up and come up here and skin them. Now, I'll be honest, guys, I don't have a ton of time. It's right there in the evening. It's about to get dark here in about a few hours or something. The weapon of choice is a little different than most people use for squirrel hunting, but it's a gun I got decently recently. Oh wow, that rhymes. You've seen it before. It is my 17. Now it is a sharpshooter. Here's the bullet here. It is like, it's kind of crazy, man. I'll go ahead and load it up. There we go. I've actually got a target set out there. I'm gonna shoot it from here. It's about 70 yards away. Make sure it's still sighted in. It should ding it perfectly. And then after we do that, we're actually gonna head out and start trying to get us a squirrel. We don't have a lot of time to waste. And I'm already burning up. That's the main thing. I don't want to spend too much time out here, because the more time we spend out here, well, that's our chance of actually dying from like diabetes or heat exhaustion or whatever you do in hot temperatures. I don't know. Oh, boys, here we go. Oh, yeah. And I've also got a scope cam on, so I'll turn that sucker on. And here we go. Let's see how our test shot does. And it ringed it perfectly. Let's head on out there, guys. Let's go take a look at the target, because it's rated for a 22 and a 17 is smaller than a 22, but it's a whole lot faster. It may or may not have just put a hole in it. I should probably not have done that. Anyways, let's go check it out. As we're walking over to the target here, we're gonna take a look at my apparel a little bit. I got a random blue fishing shirt on. KG Sling, looking good out here holding up the 17. Then we got a hunting fanny pack, because listen guys, I ain't about to come out here with a backpack and weigh me down even more. It's already 1,000 degrees out here. I ain't about to carry around something that's heavy. And then I got some standard khaki shorts here, orange Reese Cup socks, and some Crocs. Hashtag lightweight. Oh, here it is. I shot at this one. Looks like I hit it right there. It put a decent little dent into it. Looks like it bent the frame a little bit. But besides that, we're good. Let's head on up here, go somewhere in the woods, and this is different. This is not how hunting usually is. It is hot today. Oh snap, oh snap, oh snap. There he goes, there he goes. Okay, I'm turning this camera off. I'm getting the gun, and we're turning it over to the GoPro. I think we can get this one. He's right over there on the edge of the woods. He's right over there on the edge of the things. I've not even got off the road, so hopefully I won't get eaten up by deer ticks this time. But anyways, guys, here comes the 17. Oh boys, this is about to be a bad day for him. He's somewhere right in there. Somewhere right there on that point. He definitely knows I'm here, but well, I have a gun and maybe I can shoot him. Okay, we'll see you later. Got away. Too many leaves, especially like right here. Can't really get to him at all. That's okay though. That's okay. There's plenty more squirrels in the woods. This guy, I don't know about him. He was just the first one we saw. We wasn't even really far at all into squirrel hunting, but that's okay, because like I just said, there's a ton of squirrels out here, and you ain't the only one, buddy. I'll find another one. Can't stand him. If he'd been a real gentleman, he'd let me got him for the video. Apparently, he's not a gentleman. Okay, guys, I'll pick you up later. We're gonna head on down to a different spot that probably has a few more squirrels than this. Okay, guys, now we've chose a little bit different location. Now we've chose this right here. It's definitely a lot of woods back in there. There's a big nut tree. I don't know if the nuts are on right now. Probably not, because it's spring. But the biggest feature is this road right here. It's wore down. There's not a lot of grass on it, which means there's less of a chance to get eaten up with ticks. If there's one tip I would give you for spring and summer squirrel hunting, it would be pick a good trail so you don't get eaten up by ticks and never want to go squirrel hunting again, because trust me, it happens. And maybe if there's a lot of spiders, just get a stick and hold it in front of you, because my legs are walking through like 8 spider webs right now. But anyways, guys, I'm just gonna walk this trail. My main tactic to find a squirrel is just listen and look for a branch shaking like this, and then there's a good possibility, you know, there's a squirrel standing on it or something. But besides that, I'm just gonna walk on down, be really quiet, because my camo isn't you know, my best quality right now. My best move's just gonna be quiet and move slow and keep my eyes open. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll catch up with you guys if we're safe. Anyway, even when you think you're safe, you still can't get away from it. I've stayed on the blacktop the whole time, and I've still got one on me. And I bet he ain't the only one either. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Good job, KG. You blew it this time, didn't you? I've got 117 bullet left to my name. And if I don't use it today, then I don't even know what to do. I'm gonna chuck a stick over there and hopefully it'll move. I don't know. Find us a pretty good stick. We'll try our best. We try, boys. We'll see you back tomorrow. Okay, guys, different day, same diabetic heat wave. This thing is insane. It's like 95 degrees today. It's only getting hotter. But I have switched up my weapon of choice. Since I ended yesterday with like 1 shot left in my 17, I decided it may be a good idea to just pull out the 12 gauge and end it pretty quick. If I see a squirrel, he's dying today. That's basically what a 12 gauge means to me. But anyways, guys, I ain't gonna try to waste any time. The woods are right up here. I'm just gonna turn y'all off and I'm gonna go kill a squirrel. I'll have it all on GoPro though. Unfortunately, there's no scope cam because, well, this is a Canon. There's no scope needed. Ooh, son, if only I was rabbit hunting. He'd be dead meat, son, but guess what? I ain't rabbit hunting, and it also ain't rabbit season, so he's off limits. Oh, snap. What the? Bro, there's another one. I said there's another one. We're gonna name him Jimmy since we can't shoot him anyhow. Hey, Jimmy, how you doing? What are you doing, Jimmy? Goodness, dude, the rabbits are so thick out here, but like they don't have a spring rabbit season, so we're just like out of luck completely. Sometimes it just bows my jangles, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Yes! Yes! You don't even know, guys. It has been a long journey here today. It's been about 2 days of hunting. Oh my gosh, combined temperatures of over 4,000. I tell you, man, this has been one for the books. I think I lost him. I don't even know where he is. He's somewhere down there, son, but I'm gonna 100% get ate up by deer ticks, but I do not care at all. I'm going in there. I'm getting my... Yes, sir. I'm definitely ate up by ticks, possibly a snake, or maybe even an albino chipmunk, but I'm getting my squirrel, son. I'm getting my squirrel. Hope he didn't crawl away. Oh, he's there, son. He ain't going nowhere. But there he is. Finally, we got the little sucker. He's a pretty good one, too. Even though it is summer, like I was saying earlier in the video, one of the biggest things is we got to get him home before the flies get on him. Luckily, the temperatures have cooled down. It's the evening time now. I'm taking this guy straight home. We're going to skin him up. We just about didn't even get a squirrel, but we did. I'm clawing, man. I killed that squirrel with everything in me. And I'm telling you guys, it took everything in me. Oh gosh, let's go skin this guy up before it gets dark. I'm sweating and you can tell. And so here we go, guys. I'm actually about to skin up the squirrel. For you guys who, oh, there, that ain't good. For you guys who don't do much squirrel hunting and you're like,
Dude, why'd you kill the squirrel? What are you gonna do with it?
I'm actually gonna skin it up and we's about to eat it. But not in this video. Later, whenever I get hungry sometime. But he is actually a pretty big squirrel, dude. Like, whenever I first shot him and he hit the ground, I was like, ooh. He's a baby, but he's not. He's actually huge. But we're gonna go ahead and pull out the KG pocket knife. I'm gonna do a little time lapse of skinning this guy because, you know, not exactly the most family friendly content. I wonder if this guy is deer tick. Time lapse starts in... of bloody. Yeah, I know it's kind of what happens whenever you kill something and eat it. But I'm not going to show you too much of it because it is bloody. Maybe YouTube doesn't like that as much. I understand. Not really. But now it's time for the verse of the week. This one's coming out of Romans 12:6. We have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. If your gift is prophesizing, then prophecy in accordance to your faith. Now basically what that's saying is that God has all given us different gifts, and each of those gifts are made so that we'll have different jobs. God will give you the gift that corresponds to your calling. And another really cool thing that I learned recently about our calling and what our purpose, I guess, is that God will give you a desire to do it. So just keep that in mind, guys. If you're trying to find your purpose in life, sometimes it's easier to just let it find you. But anyways, guys, it is Saturday, so I guess I'll see you Monday. I don't know.
Thank you for watching another one of Kendall Gray's amazing videos. Get some awesome merch. KendallGray1.com/shop. #GrayGang. #Jesus.